Hello.
Hello. Welcome back. Thanks for rejoining us for the macaroni. The Rani macaroni.
Okay. Just to recap, the Rani is a female Time Lord, or Time Lady. I think they use that occasionally. She is an enemy of the Doctor, much like the Masters. She's a renegade rogue Time Lord who doesn't care about other people or races, just like the Master.
But the Master is alone later on.
Later on.
So they have
Missy.
They kind of had Missy the Master replace the Rani.
Well,
He's only a 2-off recurring villain.
not anymore.
Oh, she came back again?
She's in the 30th anniversary,
Hey,
a little short episode, and she just recently came back to the show.
For a 4th time?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like this latest season.
So she's recurring.
Yeah. She's not a one-off. But anyway, so she just came back. I think she's maybe in the same episode with Barbara.
Barbara.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I think it's the same actress still.
Really?
I think. I have to double check that.
Oh.
But anyway, she's a good actress. I can't remember the name of the lady who played her, unfortunately. But yeah, she's mostly in the old stuff and now has come back in the modern show. I really wanted Missy to be the Rani when she first showed up. But they pulled it off so well because Selena Gomez? No, not Selena. Somebody.
Selma Hayek.
No. It's somebody like that Gomez. The first name isn't Selena, but I can't remember her first name.
Speedy Gonzalez.
No.
Okay.
But the actress was so darn good.
Yeah.
That Missy played perfectly to a T.
Celine.
But anyway, so did you have any favorite traits or anything of the Rani from what you've seen?
No.
Nope. She's evil.
Evil. Yeah. I like her as a character. Yeah. I didn't know she'd be so reoccurring.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite episode? Is she better than the new stuff?
The 30th anniversary is during the Wilderness years. We will get to that soon. Mm-hmm. But I haven't seen the new stuff yet.
Oh, okay.
Because of the year-long delay in Disney's...
Yeah, stream.
Yeah, it's... They get...
Yada.
Yeah, they can't release it here in the rest of the world outside of UK and Ireland until like a year and a day after the last episode airs.
I wonder what Sony's cut is and all that. A producer's cut? Or are they getting paid to...
I don't know. They own the production company, so the production company gets money, they make money. And I'm sure the production company is getting a lot of money.
From the streams? Or from the BBC paying them to make it?
Well, the BBC pays them a bit to make it, and then of course money comes in currently from Disney. We don't, so...
They get a cut of the streaming revenue?
I don't think they get a cut of the streaming revenue, but if the streaming revenue is good enough, then Disney will want to keep producing it, which means they'll make more money. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so far this era isn't great from what I've seen with Shuta Gatwa, but like I said, he's a good actor, but we'll see how that winds up in the end. Supposedly, the next series, the one I'll get to see in a year, is supposedly a little bit better than this one.
The new stuff's really going back and pulling a lot of those old villains out. You got the Toymaker, the Rani.
Yep.
Got Omega came back, right?
Yeah. Omega came back.
Who else?
His granddaughter.
Oh yeah, his granddaughter. We just talked about that. A lot of old characters come back.
And there's a good number of them that come back during the 50th anniversary.
Ian and Barbara, they come back?
Just Ian. Barbara had long passed away, but Ian showed up.
Same actor?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. No. My apologies. That's the 60th anniversary, not the 50th. That's the 60th anniversary. Yeah, he showed up for that, and Doctor Who held that record, and then Barbara beat it because she left before he did and came back after he did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Sorry, not Barbara. His granddaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was her name?
Let's see. Ian, Barbara, the doctor,
Susan.
and Susan. Yeah, Susan.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Susie.
So, anyway, right now, we have one release date in January for the 15th season, and probably another release date in June for the season that just ended a little bit ago.
Next year?
Yeah. Because, once again, a year and a day, that seems to be... You can't sell it or release it for anything for a year, so that doesn't get the... If you want to see it, you've got to pay us money scenario, which I'm not willing to do that. I'd rather just get it, buy it, and put it on my shelf, even if I have to be very patient. Oh. Okay.
Don't you need Disney to watch the new Simpsons stuff?
No, you can buy it on Amazon.
Oh.
But once again, they're delaying the sale of the current season, of the previous season.
Before you can buy it on Amazon.
Yeah, I haven't checked in like a month or so, but they're usually I would purchase the Simpsons season at the beginning of the season, and after a few weeks after it aired on TV, it would pop up on Amazon.
Yeah,
with like 3 or 4 week delay or whatever.
Uh-huh.
You don't get to watch the Halloween special on Halloween, but this last season, season 36. I never saw it pop up on Amazon. So
it's gonna be a whole year.
Yeah, so if they're doing the same thing with Doctor Who, they may be doing the exact same thing for The Simpsons. So I only had the opportunity to purchase it, and The Simpsons has been put on physical medium in 16 years. It's only purchasable online.
Would you do a podcast about The Simpsons?
Could it? Might take nearly as long as Doctor Who. To be fair, The Simpsons is catching up to Doctor Who in episode count.
Oh.
Doctor Who is just shy of like 900.
Yeah, but that's not fair because they moved to like an hour per episode.
Right,
The Simpsons.
But remember, the first
26
years was almost completely half hours.
Yeah.
There was just that 1 year where they had the hour-long episodes.
Huh. Wait, the new stuff's still an hour long, isn't it?
The new stuff, yes. But I'm talking about the old stuff.
Yeah.
But it's funny because The Simpsons is only like 80 or 90 episodes now behind Doctor Who.
The Simpsons has been going for 30 years?
36.
36.
Yeah. Now, Doctor Who has had the problems of the hiatuses. Hiati.
Did they replace one of the voice actors? Marge or Bart? Someone was complaining about how much they're paid.
They killed off one of the characters because that was the only character that one lady voiced, and that's why Ned Flanders' wife died on the show.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because she was asking for too much money.
Huh.
She said, well, like everyone else took what we offered them. Why aren't you taking it? Well, I'm going to hold up for money. It's like, you realize you only voice one character. It's not a main character.
I know this one. She got killed by the t-shirt cannon.
Yep.
I saw that one.
Yep. Oh, man.
But Ned starts to date again. He's totally ripped. He's absolutely shredded.
Yeah. Good, healthy living. Alright. So anyway, it's going to be a long time before our next release for Doctor Who here in the States. And it's going to be almost another year before we can catch up to what we've seen. And then it'll probably be late next year before they bring out the War Between the Land and the Sea.
We're going to have no news.
For a while. Well, hopefully the news will be the animations.
Oh, yeah.
And further box sets.
Uh-huh.
So hopefully we get an announcement about the Daleks master plan or something, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
But anyway, so yeah, not going to be much news for a while. I'm not very hopeful for the future in terms of the show unless they unwoke it and fix it and it can actually be good.
Yeah. Sure.
Again. But yeah, it's, the last 3 Doctors have been gay.
Some would argue that Doctor Who's always been woke. Like pacifist, anti-army, military, anti-government.
There has always been a leftist bent to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like Glenn Martindale says in The Savages, I never carry weapons, stuff like that.
Yeah.
God, never use them. All the environmental stuff during the Third Doctor's time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tons of that. But yeah, it's always had a leftist bent. But there's a big difference between here's the left on my political leanings and all out woke, you know?
From bent to over the bend.
Yeah. When you start to question the pronouns of the alien creatures, it went woke. You know, when what is it?
I guess alien creatures would have weird pronouns, though, wouldn't they?
Well, this one did. Let's see.
Zimzer.
No. It's the meep, and he goes, my preferred pronoun is always the definite article, the meep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, sure. But it's the talking down to people, especially to white men. It's the wanting to change, get away from the straight white man, and okay, we'll make everybody gay. Okay, we'll make him a woman. Okay, we'll make him black. It's just anything we can do to get away from the straight white man. You know, it's
strange.
There's probably a 3-hour podcast we could do about the current tearing down of Western civilization due to wokeism, which all comes back to a modern form of Marxism. It's basically Marxism in a dress. And they hate Western civilization and they're just trying to destroy it.
But this is East. In the East where it's made.
The United Kingdom is part of Western civilization.
It's part of the West?
It's part of Western civilization. Western civilization is the better parts of Europe.
I didn't know that.
Okay. And the better parts of Europe. And generally speaking, North America, you can probably include Central and South America, except where they're way too corrupt and problematic. But it's a belief in our history, our laws, the Constitution, the inherent dignity of every individual, and it's built up on the backs of so many straight white men throughout history. In Western civilization, everyone from Aristotle, Churchill, lots of schools of thought, schools of math, which is why Sir Isaac Newton in the new stuff was portrayed as half Indian. He's got a sort of a darker complexion, not quite full Indian, Indian.
Yeah.
But like he was half white and half Indian.
Okay.
And but no, we can't portray him as white. We got to tear down all the great white men in Western civilization, and we've got to go out of our way
pull down the statues and stuff.
Yeah, we've got to go out of our way to tear them down. Even when you present somebody like Churchill, like the movie that was out not that long ago, for which what's his face found the guy's Academy Award. We can't present him as simply this great man. We have to go in there and we have to find some reason why he's horrible.
Cheating on his wife?
Well, apparently he was just, if this movie's to be believed, I don't know. But apparently, according to the movie, he was just horrible with women. Not so much cheating on his wife, but yelling at them, talking down to them, doing other things like that.
Oh.
Based on what I've read about it, I'm not an historian, but even if traditionally, if that had been the case, usually when you're making a biopic about somebody, you kind of tone down their bad stuff, unless that's specifically what it's about. Like, you're not going to tone down O.J. Simpson's bad stuff. Yeah. You're not going to tone down Bill Cosby's bad stuff,
Sure.
But what they do is a lot of times they'll gloss over some things,
Okay.
It's like the Queen biopic.
Uh-huh.
They don't really get into the AIDS stuff he had at the end, because he was gay at a time when it was
risky.
risky, very risky, in a time when it still wasn't fully accepted.
Yeah.
I mean, but we're not going to address that. We're going to tone that down because it's about a guy who made great music.
Mm-hmm.
Well, traditionally, they would have done the exact same thing with Churchill. Even if that was absolutely known to be the way he was, they would have toned it down a bit or not mentioned it at all, and they would have focused on the great statesman.
But they didn't.
But they didn't, because this is the age of we must tear down straight white men, specifically if they're great. Which is why we can't show Sir Isaac Newton in Doctor Who as white. He's got to be half Indian. Stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just weird. And we have to bring back Tennant and make him gay now. Because he...
Oh, he's gay now?
The 14th Doctor is, because...
he's gay in Good Omens too, right?
No, I don't think so. But I didn't watch the second season, just the first.
Oh, yeah. Big kiss.
I started watching the second season, and it was too far gone. It had gone woke, and I'm like, no. But no, Whittaker was gay, but she was mostly non-sexual, like the Doctor had traditionally been.
Okay? Whittaker's a lesbian?
Yeah, but they mostly don't address it till the last season.
Oh.
And she kind of spurns one of her companion's advances, a female companion.
It's strange that okay.
And then
there's a very fluid sexuality because he turns from man to woman, and then he also the man who likes women, man who likes men, woman who likes women.
Yeah, it's
weird that when you regenerate, your sexual preferences regenerate.
It does and it can, because
that'd be awkward if you're married and then you regenerate and all of a sudden you're gay.
Yeah,
or a woman.
Yeah. Well, here's a problem: if a Time Lord is pregnant, and changes into a man, what the hell happens to the baby?
Are they able to be pregnant? Become pregnant? Are they test tube babies? Where do baby Time Lords come from?
This is not properly addressed in the show. It is addressed in some novels.
Oh.
And they are woven. Their DNA is woven on looms.
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned something about that.
Yeah. But that's one of the problems I had with the capability of switching genders when that was introduced. Was, well, what happens if the woman's pregnant?
Yeah.
Does the baby just disappear? Does the baby get absorbed into the guy's body? The new body for the Time Lord? Does the baby regenerate? Just what in the world would happen under those circumstances? So far, none of that's been addressed on the show.
Which, I mean, pregnancy's got to be a thing if they have a sexuality. If they're lesbian, straight, you think that would imply that they have intercourse, and them having intercourse would imply that
right. And
the ability to become pregnant.
And Susan was originally intended to be the Doctor's actual granddaughter. And even the first Doctor is sort of in the Aztecs. He sort of flirts a little bit with that lady, that older lady who likes him and brings him the flower. Yeah. It's good for a family show that, generally speaking, the Doctor be somewhat asexual. Just mostly stay away from it. Although the TV movie brings in his first kiss, and because they wanted to Americanize it a bit. Well, the BBC didn't, but Fox did. And then the new modern stuff, with the exception of Tennant and Rose, mostly keep it on that. Some of his companions will develop giant crushes on him, huge. And what's her face? Clara. So the Doctor, the 11th Doctor, right there, cute young guy, right? Big silent screwdriver. No, there, yeah. He regenerates into Capaldi, who's like pushing 60.
Yeah.
and the Clearer has this giant crush on him.
Oh yeah.
And then he regenerates from 25 looking, maybe 28, to a man twice his age. Yeah.
Yeah.
Capaldi's not on there. I need to get some stickers.
Oh.
But yeah.
So did she lose her crush?
Oh yeah. She pretty much loses her crush.
That's weird.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. One giant exception to a lot of this is when the Doctor gets married.
See, it doesn't sound like a marriage that would last, though.
Well,
because he's maybe coming back as a woman.
Well, that's not
opposing
addressed.
Sexuality.
River Song starts with the third Doctor, or the 10th Doctor, and they have several adventures together.
Are Time Lords until regeneration do us part? You think?
No idea, but River Song's story is interesting because she's going this way on the timeline, and he's going this way.
And they get married?
They get married, yeah.
When they meet in the middle?
Well, no, because the first time she ever tells him that she loves him is going to be the last time he ever hears it, you know? Because they're doing like this.
Huh. That's confusing.
Yeah. Well, they have to keep notes and compare notes every once in a while. But River Song is with 1, 2, 3 doctors. No, 4. Tennant, Smith. No, 3 doctors. Capaldi. Tennant, Smith, Capaldi.
Mm-hmm.
And it's great because by the time that they get to Capaldi, they're a very age-appropriate couple. She always seems like a little cougarish when, like she's just bordering on that. Not quite, because she's older than Tennant and then Smith. But then Capaldi comes in the picture, and it's just very nice and age-appropriate. And I love that episode.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, The Husbands of River Song is probably my favorite Capaldi episode.
Nice. Any other thoughts on the Rani?
We've only seen her in 2 stories.
Yeah, we'll see her again, though.
We'll see her again a couple of times. Oh, one other small thing. I like how they leave her in the old stuff when she's in the Master's TARDIS and they're being pushed up against the walls.
Yeah.
And you don't know what happened to them or came of them.
Yeah.
That was kind of neat.
That was neat.
Yeah.
It
would be
James Bond villain. Well, not James. What's the recurring Batman villain?
It would be interesting because the Master and the Rani have worked together, and the Master and Missy, which is just another version of the Master, worked together. But it would be interesting to see the Master come back with the Rani at some point. All right. Anyway, enough babbling about everything in the world. We will see you next time. Hopefully next week.
Next week.
Okay. And just to let you know, we've got a couple more heroes and villains we're probably going to do. And then we're going to start the third-party stuff, or continue it, more of the Apocrypha, because we have several of those to catch up with. And then we go through the Apocrypha, and then we'll finally get to the TV movie. So
sounds like a plan.
Yay. All right. Bye-bye.